Good morning, Longhorns. Let's make this a fabulous academic day. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation,
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, I'm Miss Ryan, here to tell you about Nellie Bly. Nellie Bly became a journalist in the late 1800s. Back then, female journalists were only allowed to cover fashion and parties, but she wanted to expose corruption and injustice. She wrote about terrible conditions in factories, and then she heard that patients with mental illnesses were being abused in their care facilities. So she went undercover as a person with mental illness and lived in one of these facilities for 10 days, and she reported on all of her experiences. As a result of this article, there were laws passed to protect people with mental illnesses. Many people consider this to be the beginning of undercover investigative journalism, which we still see today. She did a few more of these types of articles, and then she decided that she wanted to travel around the world and write about what she saw. She traveled around the world by boat and by train, and she took just one bag with her. She did this trip in 72 days, which at that point was a world record, and she would have been even faster except that she was stopping to write about all her experiences on the way. This was an extremely popular series that people at home eagerly awaited, reading her articles all the time. After that, she got married, and back then that was usually the end of a woman's career, but not for Nellie Bly. She helped her husband run his company, and she actually holds the patent for 6 different things that she invented for his company to use. When he died, she took over the business, and she was one of the first employers in the U.S. to offer benefits like health insurance and classes to teach her employees how to read. Then she went back into journalism, and when World War I started, she went to Europe and embedded herself in the front lines with the soldiers so she could tell their stories. That made her the first female war correspondent. She continued reporting until her death at age 57, including a series of articles about the women who were fighting for the right to vote. I'm inspired by Nellie Bly because she found creative ways to tell the stories of people whose voices had not yet been heard.
Good morning, JLMS. Buy a yearbook now before they run out. Go to the JLMS website and click the link.